All right, hey guys. Wow, 2 likes. So I would like to apologize to everybody. I'm gonna have to send an email. Sorry. First, several apologies. First is the shaky camera. Second apology is that um, I made a big boo boo. All right, so I had two live scheduled, one for fourth period, one for seventh period, and I went on the seventh period one, and it was I thought it was the period one, but I went on the seventh period one and just live streamed seventh period during fourth period. And I was like, why is no one on here? I had one person on, and well, that's why. So I apologize. Is everybody? Are some people still here? I see 6 people. I don't know who all got burned. I see someone got burned. All right. Thanks, Elijah. I appreciate the understanding. Is Melena on here? Melena, are you on here? Thanks, Elijah, for being there for me. Thanks, Eli. Give me a second. I've got to send a quick email to Melena because she threw out the fact that I wasn't on too really early, and I was like, I was on. Where were you all? So that was my bad. I didn't say it like that, obviously, but give me like one quick second to send this email. All right. So, what? You guys have any questions for me, real quick? And then I'm gonna throw out this live stream. Any questions? Any questions? Oh, Shayna got burned. Was it about bananas? Did Shayna get burned about bananas? All right. Here we go. Let me send this email and I don't know if y'all are watching the type or not. Can y'all hear my kids downstairs? Okay, here we go. Primary and secondary groups. Carol, oh you. What's my address? I mean, you can find me online, Elijah. Um, Carol, yeah, I'll give you a spoon, but I'll have to run downstairs for it. All right, so let's roll out here. Primary groups. So we're reviewing. Primary groups are groups that meet regularly. You have an emotional attachment to them, and they're enduring relationships. So, I mean, would this be a primary group? I mean, we're meeting regularly despite the fact that we're not in school. I don't know if there's an emotional attachment, because of all the joking and burning that's going on, and enduring relationship. I mean, it's gonna last for a while, right? Um, Examples: friends, family. Also, one thing to point out is that some people don't have primary groups, particularly adult males in the workforce. They may not have family, and most well, I think it's about 50% of adult males that say they don't have one friend. So that's a staggering statistic. But primary groups are really important. Uh, Secondary groups, they're impersonal, they're task oriented. But the cool thing about secondary groups is they can transition into a primary group. All right, so you can start out in a secondary group, whether it's work, whether it's sports. It could be anything like band. Um, Musical is one of those weird, like you've got some people that are in primary groups, but you've got some people that are in secondary groups. Like they're just there to work together for the musical. And out of that, sometimes friendships develop and they become primary groups. So also similarly, primary groups can transition into secondary groups, right? Where you've got a good friendship going on, but maybe there's a rift that's caused, but you still have to work together. So then it transitions into a secondary group, if that makes sense. All right, any questions on primary or secondary groups? I know I'm flying through that, but I'm doing that so you all can get to your next whatever you've got to get to because that was my bad on the live stream, which is going to endure on the internet forever. So I make mistakes, it happens. I apologize. All right, no questions. Sweet. Let's talk about group size. Okay, so group size. Group size really affects relationship. Okay, so like if you have you and your, if you hear loud banging, that's my kids upstairs. Yeah, Eli, that's a good question. That could be definitely seniors to seventh graders. That could definitely be a secondary group, right? You're working together to get through school and accomplish your school goals, and sometimes you have to also work together to navigate the halls, right? Um, but maybe it could always transition into a primary group, where you, as a really cool seventh grader, you just gotta hang. Maybe, like, can you imagine like Morgan Freeman as a seven, and like Morgan Freeman strolling down the halls, and you're like, wow, we're working together to get through these halls, but you're Morgan Freeman as a seventh grader. You're gonna be my bro, right? I mean, come on, it's Morgan Freeman. Okay, group size. Let's talk about group size. So group size really affects the group dynamic. When there are two people in a group of two, it's called a dyad. I bet he looked the same too, Elijah. So when you've got two people in a group, it's really easy to navigate. Boom, two people, back forth, back forth, back forth. Now there might be one person that dominates a little more because they're a little more outgoing, but generally speaking, in a dyad relationship where there are two people, it's not that hard to navigate. You've got three people with a triad, and it becomes a little more difficult to navigate because everybody's got to make sure that they're giving everyone else in the group enough attention that they feel like they're a valued member of the group. And if that doesn't happen, there can be tension in that dyad, or a triad can turn into a dyad again. So if you've got like a friend group, like when I was in high school, I had a friend group. It was the three boys, right? It was me and two other guys, and we were the bros, and we had a good triad going on. And so that relationship dynamic worked really well because everybody was attentive to everyone else, and we all felt like we fit well together. But if that doesn't balance right, then it can cause tension. And the more people in a small group, the harder that is to navigate. All right, but then as groups get bigger, they also have a different advantage, and that different advantage is that when there's loss in the group, like a member of the group leaves, maybe they've got to move away, it's more easily absorbed. There are more people in the group to help pick up whatever, if there's slack or like relational issues, more people can give support in a big group. In a small group, if you've got a triad and you lose one and now you're down to a dyad, that can be difficult to manage when someone moves away from the group. So group size is a really cool thing, and the larger group has the advantage of absorbing loss. The smaller group has the advantage of being easier to manage. All right, any questions for me? I know I went through this a little more quickly than I would have wanted to, but I'm already holding you past your typical time here of 11:45. All right, no questions, any comments? Carol, I'll have to mail you a spoon, but I don't actually have any stamps right now, so I'm not sure how it's going to work. Everybody doing good? Oh, thanks, Elijah. Yeah, it's a big crystal. They've become my favorite pen over the years. I don't know why they're cheap, but maybe that's why I like them. Yeah, I'll definitely tell the kids. Hey, hang on, it's Tiffany blue. I don't know, man. I just know blue. Oh, sounds like my kids are in their room having quiet time. So next time we live stream, we'll have to have the kids on. Any other questions? All right. Well, we'll do some more of these live streams. I think I've got another one scheduled in the week. So what kind of dog was on my hat? Oh, okay. So that was, I don't know what kind of dog. It was for Sirius Satellite Radio. Good, Eli. Get it. Get that homework. It was a hat that came with Sirius Satellite Radio. My dad got Sirius Radio, which was like satellite radio, and he got a free hat, and he didn't wear a hat. So I was like, I'll take it. There we go. Sirius Satellite Radio dog. All right. Any other questions? All right. If not, I'm gonna end this thing, and I'll have a video for you tomorrow, and then we'll live stream. I think it's either Thursday or Friday. We'll live stream. Got a quiz on Wednesday. All right. See you guys. Have a good day.